What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and talking about each and every one of the cards that we do know is coming to NBA 2K25 in tomorrow's drop. However, at the time I'm recording this, my team has not tweeted anything out. So, specific to my team, again, I just know this because of the leaks we have seen, although my team has not tweeted anything out. Now, as we do dive into this thing, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards, 130,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate all of the recent support. First card we got to talk about today that is coming in tomorrow's drop is the Diamond Mark Eaton. Now, I want you guys to use your brains and look at his three ball and his speed and tell me how good you personally think Mark Eaton is going to be on this game. You shouldn't need me to tell you or break down this card. Now, because I love you guys, I still will. This card stinks. He's an absolute garbage man that doesn't do anything on the court. Can't shoot, can't run, can't do anything. If you pick up this card tomorrow, I don't know what to tell you outside of seek medical attention. I don't know. Lonzo Ball, our second card that we are getting tomorrow. 6'6" point guard, 6'7" wingspan, 8 and 84 three balls, good two ball handle, solid speed, decent enough defense. But at this stage, is it wrong of me not to love and hype up Lonzo Ball? I feel like it's wrong of me. The card's not horrible, but when you're talking about Lonzo, is he the best card in the game? No. His three ball is not that high. His speed isn't that high. His badges aren't that good. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but it just stinks. If you go back to one of the very first content drops that we've seen, can I go back, please? I don't even know if I can, let's go back to season 1 and there is nothing, but let's go back to the furthest content drop that we can go to. Okay, so 2K25, let's go back to here. And it just stinks because the diamonds we saw here are just as good badge-wise and stat-wise as a guy like Lonzo. So it just stinks that Lonzo Ball is just not very good on this game. It really does stink on this game. Now, the next card we're going to talk about is a card I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about. It is Diamond Jonathan Isaac. Power forward, 6'10", 7'2" wingspan, 86 three ball, good standing, driving dunk, solid enough ball handle, 89 speed, perfect defense. This card is that man on this game. He's got a good release. He's long, he's lengthy, he's going to play great defense. This card is an absolute stud in my team. And if you do not like Jonathan Isaac, I really am wondering, I'm curious as to why. Again, offensively, sure, he might not be the best overall offensive player on this game, and I get that. But when it comes down to can a guy play, can a guy compete on the floor for you guys, Jonathan Isaac can do exactly that, man. 6'10", gonna play lanes. To me, stat-wise, reminds me, of some of the better diamond cards that we do have in the entire game. To me, this card is super, super good, super complete on this game. Throw him right in there, to one of the best diamond cards in the entire game. Definitely a card you could look to pick up for your specific squad. Next up, guys, we do see a pink diamond in Antawn Jamison, but he's got the Brook Lopez base. Now, again, I'm not going to hate too much on Anton Jameson yet because stat-wise the card's elite, but the Brook Lopez base is troll. Melo's upper should maybe speed it up slightly, but it's not good. Normal leaner, pro dribble style. Badge-wise, this card is fantastic, though, and so that is one positive that I can take away from Anton Jameson is badge-wise, it doesn't get much better than him. I just wish he had a better release, and honestly, guys, if Anton Jameson did have a better release, I would not be as low as I am on the card. That's the only reason I really don't like Anton Jameson is because of the fact that his release is not great. Everything else about the card, I can get down with. I can get down with his speed. I can get down with his badges. I can get down with the three ball, the defense. I can get down with the normal leaner and pro dribble style. I can get down with all of those things. But that Brook Lopez release is not great whatsoever. The next card we've got to look at today is Pink Diamond Caron Butler. Weird card. I don't even remember when the last time we've seen a guy like Caron Butler is. It has been a while. Not since we've seen a card like Caron, but since we've seen a Caron Butler card in my team. We haven't seen one yet this year, and these rubies and random cards don't count. Here's what you're looking at. 6'7", 6'11" wingspan. Decent badge-wise. 93 ball, 90 speed. Defensively pretty solid. Kevin Knox base. I feel like the Kevin Knox base is always one that's like, it's solid. It's not necessarily game-breaking good, but it is going to be a solid enough release. Does come with the normal leaner, pro dribble style. I don't mind Caron Butler. It is going to be important to know, does he have shooting guard eligibility? Because a lot of times when 2K does release these cards in-game, they will get changed things. So maybe he'll get shooting guard eligibility. But when I'm looking at his stats and his badges, there's just nothing that really stands out. There's nothing that really is crazy. And it's crazy for a Paul George card that came out 2 months ago that was a shooting guard small forward to have 11 Hall of Famers and some of the best 6 in the game. It's just tough for me to be hype and excited about a Caron Butler. I know some people like the pacing this year. To me, I don't like it at all. There's just no reason to get a real, there's no reason to get excited about this type of a content drop. Next up, we do see Cunningham, and it's not Cade Cunningham. So obviously, Cade Cunningham, we've already seen him. I guess it could be Cade Cunningham, although I don't think it is. I think we're going to see Billy Cunningham tomorrow. But all I see is Pink Diamond Cunningham. So I don't really know exactly what card it is, so I'll briefly go over both of them quickly. Obviously, we've kind of already got a Pink Diamond Cade Cunningham in the game. Billy Cunningham, let's start with him. Draymond Green base on normal timing. Now, I'll start with this. The Draymond Green base on slow is it's not great, but it's good enough, right? It's not a great release, but it is good enough to get by. The Draymond Green base on normal is going to be fine. Again, not necessarily the perfect release, not necessarily the best release in the game, but it's going to be easy to time and easy to green. And I think that deserves some credit. It's not always just about how fast the jump shot is. Is it easy to time, easy to green? The Dre base is going to be that. He's got normal leaner, pro dribble style. He's 6'6" at the 3. This card is like basically another version of Draymond Green, slightly worse defensively, slightly better offensively, is what I'd say about Billy Cunningham. So if this is the card we get tomorrow, he's fine, but not necessarily that outstanding. Now, if we get this Cade Cunningham, look, he looks very similar to the other Cade Cunningham. The problem with the hidden gems Cade is badges. Stat-wise, they're the exact same, but badge-wise, it's not even close. Like, this Cade badge-wise kind of stinks. And so that's the one thing that I would tell you guys to just be a little bit in the know about is this Cade Cunningham, badge-wise, is not what people are going to think. People are think, oh, if we get another Cade, it's going to look like this one. However, this Cade isn't nearly as close to being as good as the other one. However, I do think Billy Cunningham is ultimately going to be the card that we do get. Then we see Galaxy Opal Russell Westbrook, who I think is going to be one of your better point guards in the entire game. Only 6'3", but he always plays bigger than that. 6'8" wingspan, 93 ball, 99 speed. Defensively off the charts, good. 98 driving dunk. Yes, Russell Westbrook shooting the ball, I'm not going to give you a whole ton. But look at the playmaking. Look at the defense. Look at the dunking. Like, Russell Westbrook's going to be a dog on this game. He is. There's no questions asked. His player model is going to be elite. He's going to dunk the ball better than anybody. And guess what? Defensively for Russell Westbrook, he is still going to be fine. And so that's really what I'm thinking about for Big Russ come tomorrow in the game is, yeah, he's going to be a fun point guard to use. The sad part is he is not going to be affordable. Like, this card is going to be ridiculously expensive. And so that is definitely something that I'm thinking about as well, is the price of Russell Westbrook. I wish, he would be affordable for me, but I just know deep down that's not going to be the case. The other Galaxy Opal we're going to get is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I do expect Kareem to come with power forward eligibility because the pink diamond Kareem did, so it would only make sense. 7'2", 7'5" wingspan, can't really shoot, defensively better than the pink diamond, but not great. Like, I would encourage you guys, and we kind of saw it with LeBron James, compare the Kareems. Like, there's just not a whole ton of difference here between the cards. And again, I don't need to be the one to tell you guys. Look at the Kareems. 3-ball, basically the same. Defense, slightly worse, but nearly similar. Even badge-wise, he's only slightly worse. Like, the cards are super, super, super similar. And that is definitely something that I do think is worth talking about, at least for me, is the fact that these cards are eerily similar in this game. So if you want to get Kareem, do what you have to do. But ultimately, when I'm looking at this drop tomorrow, it's not a drop that really does excite me. Like, it's fine. It's ultimately a fine drop, but it's just not one that I'm like super excited heading into tomorrow. Like, I'm just not. And maybe you guys are, and if you guys are, fantastic. The card I'm most excited about come tomorrow is this card right here. And it's sad that it's come to this, but I get more excited for the diamond cards than anything else at this stage. in my team. And it's just kind of the way 2K has done things this year. The pacing is horrible. The way that they do things is horrible. And I'm not a fan of it. So Jonathan Isaac should be affordable for you guys come tomorrow. Lonzo Ball, not great. Mark Eaton stinks. As far as Anton Jameson, like, he could be good, but he's not good. Just because of that release. Russell Westbrook's going to be good. Billy Cunningham, honestly, would be pretty good as well. But no card, in my opinion, tomorrow tops this Jonathan Isaac. So that's where I'm at with what we do know about the drop coming tomorrow. It's just sad that this is what the game has come to. Honestly, like, they don't even post the leak anymore. Like, we don't even get a leak. The only leak we got is the one that came out a long time ago, which basically told us through, the end of December what content was truly going to look like. I don't know. You guys can let me know your thoughts on these cards down below in the comments. Is this a drop that you guys are excited about? Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.